Alright, what's going on, guys? Crimson here. Season 3 is right around the corner, just a week away, and today I'm going to be discussing what I want to come to Season 3 and speculate on what might be coming into Season 3 from the developers themselves. I'm going to try to categorize this the best I can, so I'm going to be talking about different weapons, gadgets, abilities, and other miscellaneous features that I might want to be added into the game, or what might be coming to the game itself. Now, first off, for weapons, I personally think the light class needs an assault rifle. At first, I did want a suppressed carbine assault rifle that maybe had 25 bullets just to kind of spice up the light class a little bit. But specifically, I think the light class should gain the G36C, popularized in most games like Rainbow Six Siege and Call of Duty. I think having a nice carbine assault rifle, not like a long range like an AK or like an FCAR, but just something in the middle, kind of spice up the light class, give a little bit more variety, because right now the light class is mainly SMGs, pistols, and melee weapons. And while that seems fine and dandy, but I think the light class is a little bit underpowered in that way. I know a lot of people might disagree with this change, but I think just having a nice newer assault rifle for the light class will definitely switch things up, especially get rid of the XP50 as the main meta weapon, because right now that's the only gun that's really viable outside the V9S. Now, next for the medium class, I think they should get a suppressed M4. That M4, I think, should be a combination of the AK and FCAR. So we'll give the M4 a sight, maybe like a circular red dot, and then that suppression will kind of make it a little bit more unique compared to the other assault rifles. Obviously, suppressed weapons are really good in the finals, especially getting enemies off guard. Like the AK should have low recoil, and this time should have a higher fire rate, so that will kind of separate it from the FCAR and the AK. I'll have all the nice traits of both guns put into one, and so that way we'll have a lot higher variety, because especially at the FCAR is nerfed, a lot of people are switching to the AK, myself included. So I think an M4 will kind of lean people into different directions and just kind of make the meta overall more spread out and balanced. And the next gun I think that should be added to medium at some point is the Desert Eagle. If you guys don't know what Desert Eagle is, it's literally the most iconic weapon in the game, America's favorite weapon. And I think the Desert Eagle will kind of be the AK to the revolver, in the sense that it's going to be very spammable, still does high damage, but there's trade-offs on how you can use it. I think having another Magnum type option. Next, for gadgets, I can't really think of new gadgets. There's already a lot of great gadgets in the game. The data reshaper was a pretty good option, but not the best. This gadget will go on the light class, and it should be the mini medkits. If you guys have played Payday 2 at all, the mini medkits were a really great addition to Payday and allowed people to be a little bit more supportive by having to bring the giant medkit. I know some people had talked about self-healing, but I think self-healing will be a little bit more selfish in the final, especially because it's supposed to be more of a team game. Drink will be a great option for light class, because not only can they heal themselves, because obviously they are the lowest health class and they have the lowest survivability rate out of every class, they can also be a little bit more supportive instead of having to rely on like the medium for healing. And so that way heal beam won't be as meta, because if you don't bring a heal beam, at least your light class can have a mini med kit to bring to your teammates. And now for abilities, only one ability at the moment. It's kind of hard to think of ability for the finals, especially because how the game plays. Heavy does need the super jump. Now, I know it might confuse people with charge and slam, because charge and slam, you can kind of charge and slam at the same time. But I think with super jump, is you just allow heavies to jump up in the air but not have like a slam ability. But when they hit the ground, it could possibly damage the ground maybe. So we kind of be like a mix up. Like if you want to use your super jump, you might fall through the building, so it might be a risk to use it. As heavy, I realize it's really hard for them to get across the map without the natural jump pads or zip lines, and if you're not on a coordinated team, you're really just gonna be really far behind. And if you don't have that type of support, you can't get to the objective fast enough, and it's really not that fun to play. I mean, unless you have Goo Gun. Goo Gun is kind of a decent solution to not having a jump pad or a zip line, but not many people are gonna want to use Goo Gun, because you would either want mesh shield or charge slam, which has been really good right now. And finally, for just miscellaneous that I want added personally, as someone who makes a lot of different outfits in this game, I think that they should use an ability to make customizable outfit slots. It's very possible in the game we already have an outfit section where you can select predetermined outfits from items you have bought. So if we can just add that feature and make it so you can make your own, that'd be really nice, because people have always asked for more class slots, but you won't need a class slot if you already have an outfit selection option, because that's why we want more class options, is to save our outfits. But if we already have that ability, we won't need it. And finally, if the finals can just like tweak the movement a little bit, just make it a little bit more fluid, not a little less clunky. Like, I've already gotten used to it, but if it can just be a little bit better, I think the game will be perfect. If they can just update the movement at slide canceling, I keep talking about slide canceling, but it's just kind of important, and you can't break ankles in this game, so why not just have it? Finally, Season 3 seems to be confirmed to be the Japanese theme. I had speculated in my last video that it was going to become Season 2, but it turns out it's going to be Season 3. It is confirmed, so I am really excited. I'm assuming this next game mode is going to be like a Shogun game mode, using katanas, swords, daggers, and most likely the sledgehammer as some sort of mace weapon or something like that. They might be adding a katana weapon for the medium, especially because of this event, because medium doesn't really have a melee weapon besides the riot shield. I think the riot shield would not be good for this game mode that they're probably going to create, because the shield will definitely be really good unless you can hit through shield with melee. I don't know 100%. A lot of people don't run riot shield, and I haven't been in that interaction with a sword myself, but I don't think you can. And I know there's gonna be a lot riding on this event, because like I've said in previous events, the themed weapons don't really, like, the events get a little underwhelming, because not only does the map not 100% match the theme, all the weapons you can use don't match the theme. Like in the high noon event, they had the weapons, but there's no like skins for the weapons. It was just the default variants of the guns, and it was a little underwhelming. Then they added in the realistic models, which they kind of added in, and then for the revolver, which was a part of the game, there was a cowboy revolver that they didn't use either. Bunny Bash upgraded that a little bit. You could use the Bunny Bash weapon skins in the game, but there was only 3 of them, and there was like probably 6 different options. So I think what Embark needs to do, every weapon that you can either buy or earn that's based around the theme of the season or the game mode needs to be in the game, because it would just add immersion. I know a lot of people that saw that high noon revolver while playing the game mode, they would have bought it, which would mean more sales for Embark. So if Embark can just really hammer down these events and make the themes just solidified, I think Season 3 will be great. Also, side note, Embark, please fix a lot of the cosmetics. I might just make a separate video talking about it, but there's a lot of cosmetics that they've been adding that are really poorly made, and I don't understand why a lot of face mask items or head items that could go under helmets with the new gas mask can't happen normally, if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of face items that I feel like should be able to combo with different helmets and hats, but doesn't. And even like the new hoodie that has the overall hood on top of it, you can't combine certain items with it, which makes no sense to me. I know a lot of games can do that, so if Embark can just get that down, please, I would really appreciate that. But anyway, guys, that's it for me talking about Season 3, why I want added and what I think will be added. Please let me know down in the comments below what you guys are expecting for Season 3, what type of balancing changes you think it should happen in Season 3, or even let me know how you guys think of the finals right now, and are you going to play it in Season 3, or have you played the finals in Season 1 and you might pick it back up? Just let me know, guys, please. I will respond to every comment. But yeah, guys, until my next video, peace.
Sit in the back, ayy, bitches all on my lap. They say, Billy, damn, so cold. I'm so chilly, yeah, my neck froze. Yeah, I'm gonna kill it, I'm thinking I'm like, oh, yeah. You think it's a joke? Your girlfriend just text me, she on the way over. Burn that bitch over, fucking the road, but call it a night. Wake up and start over. Ayy, shit's a wavy.